This is Minecraft Through the Ages. In it I start on 1.0 and upgrade every month to the next version. And today I'll be continuing working on my oil rig, and I'm actually going to add a gunpowder farm underneath it, specifically under this little leg right here, because I kind of want this chute to be kind of like the chute for the gunpowder and this to be my storage room. But before I do that, actually let me go get my beacon for my storage room. And let me just go quickly see how much iron I have. And I don't even have enough for a 4 stack of iron blocks, but that should be good enough or fine enough for me. Because if I AFK here until I have enough, it's gonna take me like forever because this farm is highly inefficient. Okay, there we go. The blocks have been made, and now I just need to go get my beacon. And I think it's in this chest right here. Yep, there it is. And now I just need to go back to my oil rig and actually build the beacon up. And there we have it. The beacon is now complete, and since I only had a limited amount of iron, I was only able to do 2 levels. Now it's time to actually dig out the hole for the creeper farm, and I'm gonna show you what I have in mind. So each level will have 4 different chambers, and each of the chambers will have a spawning platform which the creepers can spawn on. And in the middle is where the drop chute's going to be at. And it just repeated 4 times over. So let me dig out the first level so you can exactly see what I'm talking about. So I've completed all the chambers for the first level, so each of them looks like this too, where there's like 4 divots on each side. Because this is where the creepers are going to spawn, and then this right here is where all the creepers are gonna be falling down to. And now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna make like 3 or 4 more layers of the same exact thing, so I'm gonna get back with you when I'm done with that. And I have successfully added 3 new layers to each of the chambers. And as you can tell by my XP, I did need to go to my skeleton farm to repair my diamond pickaxe a few times. Now what I need to do is to make these spawn proof of skeletons, spiders, and zombies. So how I make it spawn proof for at least spiders is by placing carpets down kind of like in this pattern where they're like 2 away from each other. And for skeletons and zombies, I just need to place trapdoors. And I actually did some testing, and skeletons can still spawn here. But when I upgrade to 1.11, skeletons should no longer spawn here. I have not said this yet, but I got this design from Wattles, so I'm going to link his YouTube video down below. So yeah, I just need to complete this for this level, and then I need to do it for the rest of the other 15. Oh yeah, and before I forget, I actually need to do something in this middle part, so what I need to do is to add 2 blocks like this to the centermost block. And then I need to add trapdoors like this to all 4 sides. And then I need to place carpets on that block right there. And then I need to destroy those 4 center blocks. And there we go. I just need to do that for all other 15 floors right now. So I'm gonna get back with you when I'm done with that. I have successfully placed all the carpets and all the trapdoors. And now what I need to do is to do the actual killing chamber. So I'm just gonna head back to my base real quick to get some supplies. And the supplies that I need are some buckets, some redstone stuff, so I think I need to also get me some droppers and some like, I think repeaters maybe, and also a comparator too. And last episode when I was getting quartz for my oil rig, I also got some magma blocks, so I'm gonna bring that. And actually, let me go ahead and craft me up some droppers as well. So I think I probably only need 1 of them. And I think I also need some repeaters, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some of those. There we go. Okay, so that's the comparator, and I also made an extra repeater, so I think that's all the redstone that I need. And now I need to make some more hoppers, because 4 hoppers is definitely not enough for what I have planned. So I'm gonna see how much iron I have left over. And I only have 35, which can make me 7, which won't be enough. So what I'm going to do is just AFK here for a few hours. I've waited a few hours now, and let's see how much iron I got. So it looks like 7.5 stacks. But I'm only gonna take 5 stacks just so I can make exactly 1 stack of hoppers. But I do need wood to make the chest for the hopper, so I'm gonna chop down this sports farm that I have. Since I got wood now, it's time to make the hoppers. I have successfully made a stack of hoppers, which is more than what I need. So now I just need to go back to the oil rig and start working on the killing chambers. And before I actually go into the creeper farm, let me get a few buckets of water. I'm now back in the creeper farm, so how I'm actually going to make the actual killing chamber is that I'm going to dig a few blocks down from here, just like this, and in each of the corners I actually have 2 blocks raised up, and I'm going to place water in each of the corners, and that will make them go to the center. So, and right here in the center, I'm going to dig down 3 blocks like that and place a sign right there. And then I'm going to dig this way 8 blocks. And then right here, I'm going to dig down 3 blocks like this, or 4 blocks, I mean. Then I'm going to replace the floor with the Megabla blocks. And then dig out a 1 block gap like that. And on the other side, I'm going to place some water just like that. And this specific block right here is actually where the leg is to go up to the oil rig. So what I'm going to do now is actually make a dropper system that will bring up all the gunpowder that I can get from here all the way up there. I have successfully made it. It was pretty easy, not gonna lie. So what I need to do now is just to connect all the other spawning chambers to this thing right here. I have successfully added all the water chambers to all of the 4 chambers. So now what I need to do is go back up to the actual oil rig and start working on the sorting system. So I went back to my base and made me some trap chests, because as of right now you still can't place normal chests next to other chests. It has to be next to like a traps chest. And right now I'm just gonna have 2 layers of chests, because this right here is still 4 blocks, not half slabs. And in the future I might add a 3rd row, but right now it's just 2 rows. And let me just add the hoppers. And right here, I'm just gonna place some temporary blocks just so that the items from the Gunpowder Farm can actually go up all the way to the hoppers. And there we go, the storage system is now complete. And I still have a few things to work on in this farm, but like I said earlier, the farm doesn't exactly work until I update to 1.11. So till then, I'm just gonna leave this farm as is, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!